Thank you very much. Everyone tells stories. The difference between us as media professionals and everyone else is that we tell stories for a living. We have to be professional about it. Our stories have to matter. They must get an audience, they must have a structure and a purpose and be well told. And that's something we're going to explore today. As you heard, my name's Steve Ahern. I have an international training company called IMBA, and I'm the publisher of the Asia Radio Today website. Those of you who are radio people, I hope you'll have a look at asiaradiotoday.com and keep up to date with news across the region. So, storytelling. Just because there are rules of storytelling doesn't mean that stories should always be the same. They must not be boring. On social media and with all these forms on our websites. But are there ways to mix up these storytelling forms to make our stories more? There's rules of good storytelling: a beginning, middle, conclusion, character development, emotional connection with the audience, the right balance of heart and head, and many other storytelling conventions. But sometimes if we break those rules or bend them a little, then we can discover new ways of doing things. And that's what we intend to explore today. The combination of traditional media storytelling with new media tools can be surprising. For example, I've been periscoping the opening statements. If our AV team can bring up the Periscope feed, if you can see it. I wonder if anyone's watching us on the Periscope feed. I can see, looking at my phone here, that somebody is watching us from somewhere while we're in Korea. If the AV team can bring the Periscope feed up, if you can find it, that would be great. They're looking for the Periscope feed on my Twitter feed, and they're waiting for a link to the feed. Maybe it'll come up, maybe not, but all the same. So new tools like Periscope and so many of the tools we carry around with us in our pockets, in our phones, can give us new tricks. They can allow us to explore new trends like emoticons in our productions. They give us new ways to interact, and maybe we can use them to call on more content or more ideas. And that's what the Periscope feed is doing now. Hopefully somebody watching it in some other country will make a comment. At the end of the session, I'll try and bring that feed up and show it to you. We have a range of speakers who are going to share their wisdom with us about this storytelling topic. They are Suna Kim, Antoine Nazaret, Zhang Jing, who's graciously allowed me to call him by his English name, Jason, Anders Held, and Hussein Kurji. They'll all share their knowledge with us in this session. Each of them will speak for up to 10 minutes, leaving us time for discussion and questions at the end. So now let me introduce you to our first speaker. Suna is a Korean-American producer working in South Korea. She started her producing career in New York as a narrative film producer, and since 2006 she's worked on over 50 documentaries for various TV channels in South Korea. She's also created a talk show series about Korean Americans for cable, involved in various documentary projects including Singing with Angry Bird, and she won the Best Pitching Award for the IDFA Roundtable in 2015. Please welcome Sue. Up here or there, wherever you wish.
I'll be having a session with the talk on the storytelling moments